Justin. Tension in Atiku'S camp as IBB reveals preferred candidates for 2027 election. Why is IBB having a preferred candidate? Yeye dey smell this country. God. After what this man came to talk about on his, after he released one Yeye book or something, is he not supposed to be in prison? He's still having candidates. He's having preferred candidates. And he cannot keep it to himself. This country now, wow. With the 2027 presidential race gaining momentum, political maneuvers are becoming increasingly intense across the nation. Aspiring candidates are actively engaging in lobbying efforts, seeking support from influential godfathers and strategic political allies to bolster their campaign. Notably, former Vice President Atiku has been making headlines by meeting with former President Muhammadu Buhari. This discussion is shrouded in speculation, have raised eyebrows and sparked rumors of potential political alliances and strategies being plotted behind closed doors. Maybe they plot. Maybe they do strategy up and down. All their strategies, all their plans is going to fail. It's going to fail because I don't know what they are planning. I don't know why Babangida is having a candidate, a preferred candidate, and is talking about it. Now, wow, it is well. Kayode Anthony says, who is IBB to preferred a candidate? Do you get, why is he having a preferred candidate? Why? The man that crippled Nigeria economy and currency. Can you just imagine this country? Now, wow. Musa Lokoja says, people should stop misusing the name of IBB to market the unmarketable. Atiku'S promoter are just eating his money because he's not even supposed to contest for now, which he knows is the turn of a Southern Christian, but stolen by Tinubu, who himself has publicly told Nigerians that if he did not make electricity supply available for 24 hours and prepaid meters, Nigeria should not consider him worthy of being voted for a second term in 2027. Where is the electricity supply? It's coming. It is incoming. It is incoming. Although Olufemi says some individuals don't seem to have conscience, taking Nigeria for a fool. Should people like Atiku ever venture in this country to want to become president after having glaringly sold the commonwealth of this country? The parastatals and government ventures that make money for the country to himself and his allies. The character and antecedents matter a lot when aspiring for public offices and position of leadership. The good and bad deeds of the past come into reckoning to judge the present. Now so. Son of God Center says, until all wicked friends, God politicians and their agents in Nigeria are completely removed and correctly handled, we are still on trial and error practice. Yes, so we are still on trial and error. Ibrahim Bukar says, the problem of Nigerians right now, let Tinubu bring back fuel subsidy, reduce taxes, bring back electricity subsidy the way he made it. Abi, just return it from where it was in the beginning. Before he came to remove fuel subsidy, he really needs to go back to it. Hopefully by May 27, May 29, that he will be 2 years in office. Hopefully he will make a decision that would really favor Nigeria this time around. That will minimize our pain a little bit. Hopefully. Let's pray for that. Prince D says the same old foolish politicians of northern oligarchy who were Almajiris years back used by Britain to exploit Nigeria. IBB should not be coming out to say he has a preferred candidate. Which preferred candidate does he have? Stephen Faithman says when they are all benefiting from the same supply, how do you expect them to speak against what they masterminded and are benefiting from? Until we come to understand they are just using those who are running after them to achieve their selfish ambition. Michael Adeyemi says if Atiku has the interest of PDP at heart, he shouldn't dream of contesting for the presidency again. Maybe that man, he has really tried. It's good to have ambition because he's really pursuing that ambition and hoping that he's going to get it. But he should give it to somebody else to try. Maybe PDP will have a chance. He should have praised the loss that PDP is presently undergoing every day. Fubara lost his seat because of Wike, who is seriously fighting like a wounded lion to destroy the fabrics of the party. Atiku should apply his number 6 to do the needful by stepping aside for a younger person to contest the post. Bello Adamu says you only know how to call the name as IBB, but you don't know the exact meaning of Babangida. But let me tell you small example. Okay, tell us. If another tribe in this country has the power and opportunity as like IBB, maybe by now he would even attach the country's name with his own and nobody can challenge it. So what are you telling us now? What's the meaning of Babangida? Is that the meaning of Babangida? I beg you, these people say, Fibineh Joshua says, when it comes to election, these people will be coming out to speak. But they cannot come out to speak against the nonsense the president or the government is doing to his citizens. Evil politics, they are all the same. They are all the same. All of them are the same. So they cannot speak. They cannot speak. Both ideas says now, wow, people are hungry. You are discussing 2027 elections. Why are you people so hopeless? Is this election time? Let me ask them. Let me ask them, is this election time? It's too early to talk about 2027 election. It is too early. At least start in the middle of 2026. Okay, we'll say it is reasonable. We're still in 2025. The country is not working. Things are expensive, things are hard. You are talking about politics. You are talking about election 2027. Doesn't make any sense. Idris Ibrahim says, IBB blackmailed Abacha in his book and now he wants to go for Atiku. What's wrong with this old man? What is really wrong with him? What is really wrong with I blame our presidency, I blame our government, I blame our judiciary, our police officers who do not know their job. After what IBB confessed to in his book, he should not be having preferred candidates. He should not be having ideas. He should be in prison. And be explaining what he did to Abiola. And not coming here to discuss rubbish. Saliu Elugo says, Nduma is just saying the truth. We all know this is exactly what is happening. Okay, Daniel Yebo says, Obasanjo is the only former president I expect. He always says the truth. Alright. Okay, Anthony says, IBB votes only can't make Tinubu's re-election unless through INEC magical power and self-technology. We know that INEC is their last bet. And then the judiciary. That's their last hope. That's the only way they can win election in this country. If they do free and fair election in this country for the first time, it's not going to smell that seat. It's not going to smell that seat. So, Sammy F.R. says the country is already damaged. We are talking about election. As in, why are people talking about election in 2025? When we still have 2 years ahead. Now, wow. Chika Ejogo says he has no political influence anymore. His choice of candidates doesn't matter anymore. I don't even know why he's having candidates. I don't even know why he's having a preferred candidate. You're having a preferred candidate for what? I'm supposed to even have mouth to come and say anything or discuss anything in this country after what you did. Part of the people that put us in this mess that we are in, you're having a preferred candidate. I beg you. Listeners, over to you. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.